Were you impressed by that, Catherine?
I really was. You know, not only do you have beautiful voices, but you are fantastic performers. You were really animated. You could tell the amount of work that you've had to put into getting that to be such a strong performance. Honestly, I was so impressed. And what a great song choice. Just the perfect sentiment for this competition. It was really lovely, and you definitely made us all smile. Thank you.
Connie, nice to have an upbeat song as well.
What I love about you, Hereford, is that you are, as Catherine says, all performers. And for me, singing is about storytelling. And you told such a great story. I could look at any one of you and be captivated. I thought it was a brilliant performance, a great song choice for the final. And I grew up singing in a choir. If I had to sing in a choir, I'd sing in yours.
Thank you very much, judges, and a huge round of applause for Hereford Cathedral Junior School.
I felt so special to be in such a good choir and be performing here. We've already won to me.
I actually can't wait to deliberate about this.
Oh. It was really exciting. If I won, I'd probably cry.
Well, the judges have retired to confer and decide which of our 3 junior school choirs will become our champions of 2016. And if you're having trouble choosing your winner, here's something to help you make up your mind.
I so enjoyed Lindley's performance because I felt like they were really feeling the music. You know, each individual member of the choir was sort of getting into the spirit of the song.
Sometimes choirs can stand like statues, sometimes they're choreographed to move, but I love it when singers and individual singers in the choir just feel that they have their own space to express themselves.
I'm not sure I would have chosen that song for the final. However, they upped their game for me the most.
The snare of the fowler will never capture you.
What I really liked about Blackheath was just I felt their words were energetic. It's a thing to actually just sort of sing words, but it's a thing to pick certain words and make those words jump out at you when they become, meaningful.
And he will raise you up on eagle's wings.
I really just felt they were on the verge of brilliance. In the semis as well, you said, Catherine, you want a little bit more oomph, and I felt that certainly in the final.
I loved the beauty of their sound, but I wanted more sound.
Yeah.
I felt like they could have projected a little bit more.
It really was a beautiful sound they create. Just maybe a bit more welly, that's what we need.
This is our dream, this is our hope.
Hereford, I love them. They're storytellers, and as a musical theatre performer, of course, I love the jazz hands in the semi-finals, but they've really showed a different side to themselves in the final, and I'm really very keen on them as a choir. I think it looks a lot of fun to sing with them.
A vision of the future that all of us can share.
I know they're connected to Hereford Cathedral, so I thought that their repertoire might be a bit more sustained, but they're a cool choir, really.
They're not stiff, are they?
They're not stiff at all, and they're not afraid to take a risk.
This is our dream, this is our dream.
For me, they were the best performers. It was so enjoyable to watch. I really think that the audience will have thoroughly enjoyed this performance. But I think maybe it wasn't as subtle as some of the other performances. But at the same time, I thought it was a great song choice.
Yes, it can only be.
For me, the quandary is, do we go with the people who are the fantastic performers, or do we go with the choir that made the most beautiful sound? And I think that's the quandary that I'm facing.
Well, our choirs are lined up waiting to hear the judges' decision. Connie has the happy task of presenting the trophy to the winners. Kath, any words of encouragement for the 2 choirs that don't quite make it today?
Yes, absolutely. I think I want you to remember that this has been an incredible experience. When I was your age, I entered lots of competitions, and some I won and some I didn't. And it's just all about making you the best performers and the best musicians that you can be. And that I want you to go away knowing that we're all so very proud of you. And please, please keep making your beautiful music.
Ken, can you reveal the name of the winning choir?
The Songs of Praise Junior School Choir of the Year 2016 is the Lindley School...
Congratulations. Well done, well done.
How happy are you?
I'm really thrilled.
And what about you? Was the hours of practice worth it?
Yeah.
And for you? You've been here before. What does it mean to you?
Oh, it means everything. We've worked so hard. We've thoroughly enjoyed every time we've appeared here. But I forgot how good it is to win. It's wonderful. So thank you very much.
Well done, Lindley Junior School, and to the other two superb junior finalists, Blackheath and Hereford, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we know the name of the junior champions, but the senior competition is just hotting up. Here's how our three magnificent choirs made it to the final.
When we've been met 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun,
Ladies and gentlemen, our senior finalists are Oakham School in Rutland, Tring Park School for the Performing Arts in Hertfordshire, and St George's College, Weybridge. Each of the three choirs will perform its inspirational choice, starting with Oakham School.
Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me all along my pilgrim journey. Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me.
in my trials, walk with me. In my trials, walk with me. When my heart is the highest breaking, Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Connie, they've set the bar really high for this final, haven't they?
They have. Those were the snappiest snaps I've ever heard. It was such a polished performance. I didn't think you could get any better, but you've just proved me wrong. It was dynamic, it was gloriously lazy, yet musically crisp. You know, you were so together, and that wall of sound you create, I really love listening to you. So I'd like to walk with you on my iPod.
There you go. Were you impressed, Ken?
This was effortless. This was easy. It was light. It was bouncy. What I would like to hear, because this music is very precious to me, it's part of my DNA, is even though it is light and jazzy, it still needs to have a bit more sorrow in there. You know, it's coming from a body of songs which are songs of struggle. So the idea of, I want Jesus to walk with me. You know, at this moment I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling in need of a presence greater than myself. So I think, yes, do keep it light, but also bring a little bit of heaviness and greater expression so we can have an understanding of the song. But overall, you ought to be extremely pleased with what you've produced there.
Thank you very much, judges.
Thank you.
Big thanks to Oakham.
I thought it was the best we've ever done it. I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought we did the best we could.
Quite daunting, sort of preparing for Ken, was Mr. Gospel, really, but I think we did him proud. I like to think so anyway.
The next choir to sing is Tring Park School for the Performing Arts.
Oh, the king cried, oh, Daniel, Daniel, oh, Daniel, Daniel, oh, but the Hebrew Daniel, servant of the Lord. Oh, the king cried, oh, Daniel, Daniel, oh, Daniel, Daniel, oh,
But the Hebrew Daniel,
servant of the Lord. Daniel, 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 oh.
among the Hebrew nation, one Hebrew Daniel was found. They put him in a lion's den.
He stayed there all night long. The king cried, oh, Daniel, Daniel, oh, Daniel, Daniel, oh,
And that's a Hebrew Daniel.
servant of the Lord.
Now the king in his sleep was troubled, and early in the morning he rose to find God had sent his angel down.
To lock the lion's jaws.
Oh, the king cried, oh,
Daniel, 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 oh, that Hebrew Daniel, servant of the Lord.
the king cried, oh.
Daniel, 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 Daniel,
That Hebrew Daniel,
servant of the Lord, that servant of the Lord, that servant of the Lord.
Tring, ladies and gentlemen. That was a really confident performance, wasn't it, Catherine?
Wow, you just totally knocked my socks off. I was so impressed with that. It was confident, it was accomplished, it was such a technical performance. I feel like you must have worked on all those little details again and again and again, but it's paid off. It was fantastic. That was really just a wonderful thing to be able to watch and listen to. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Ken, it was a really complicated arrangement, wasn't it?
That was precise, that was clean, that was really skilled, that was polished. The harmonization was balanced, that was really, really great. And I will also want to mention really just the soloist, because again, the soloist came right through. It cut right through the texture and we heard everything. The slight issue I'm having at the moment is that this is a dramatic story. And the king didn't cry, oh. The king cried, oh. Yep, there was a lot to this story, and I just felt you could have worked the storytelling a lot more. If I'd been stuck in a lion's den for a couple of days and I hadn't been eaten, I think, you know, I'll be crying out, hallelujah. So I just wanted to hear more of what is this story, what is this drama. But well done, fantastic.
Thank you very much, judges, and a big round of applause for Tring.